What's going on, guys? I'm back again with the KUBERG. The last video went great. You guys love the bike, I love the bike. However, a few of you pointed out in the comments that they didn't actually get to see the bike. So today I'm going to step away from the bike, move the tripod and get some really good close-in shots of the bike in its entirety. So the next clip you're going to see is just going to be nothing but the bike. Did you get a better look? Alright, seriously, that's probably going to annoy people. I'm actually going to take you in now, show you a closer look at the back, starting off with the back wheel setup on this bike. Front. Alright guys, enough winding you up. Here's the bike in its entirety. This is the beast. So this is a KUBERG as a brand, and the model is, let's take you in for a little look. KUBERG, as you can see there, is the brand. And I'll just move this lanyard out of the way. And this is a FREERIDER. They do this in a few different models. This is the 14 kilowatt version, which is the most powerful they do, 14,000 watt. The only thing you've got, like display and to tell you anything about the bike, is this one LED. It's pretty clever actually, because you've got this lanyard here, which like you think is just emergency stop. It's not. When you put that from here to here, now that's on, that's like the key. You hear that little beep and the light come on? So, let's see if I can get this right. What you do is, right, I'm just going to get some assistance. Because I've got the camera in one of my hands, it's a bit difficult. So basically, when the bike's off, that works like a cutout on the front. When it's on, you just plonk that in the top, bike comes on. It's got like haptic feedback. It feels like a mobile phone. It's pretty mad. But I'm just going to get my mate here to help take this off, because the procedure is you take that off and then you hold this button in once it's taken off, and then you plonk it in. Basically, I'm going to show you. So like, pull that out, I hold that in, drop that back, power mode 1, 2, 3. So there you go. Like, the whole bike vibrated. Obviously it probably ain't going to come out on camera, but is what it is. I haven't really tried it in one. I don't think it's slow in any of the modes, to be honest. Let's turn this off. But this green light will show the battery is, like, you know, mostly charged. If it goes yellow, it's, you know, sort of, I don't know, 50% or something. When it goes red, it's getting pretty low. But it goes into a crawling mode, so it does give you a lot of time. I was out on it for quite a while yesterday. I didn't have no complaints, no issues. I don't understand these people that say they need to be out for like 6 hours in one go on a bike. This seems to do plenty for me. I mean, the speed of this thing, you can get pretty far on one bloody charge anyway, so no huge deal. But let's turn this off, quickly run through the spec of the bike. Starting at the front end, this is where I think it's better than a SUR-RON. The front forks, Manitow Dorado experts, which I think they're about £1,300 a buy, and they come standard on these bikes, which I know most SUR-RON owners tend to like straight away try and upgrade the forks, but this has got like a sick pair of forks as standard. Now this bike is, I don't know if they've changed much at the moment, but this is, I think, a 2020. I bought this bike, this is my own bike now. The guy that had it before me spent a fair bit of money. Whilst we're up the front end still, just going to point out, it's got twin pot, 4-piston brakes, which actually come from a Talaria, however you pronounce it. I think that's another bike similar to SUR-RON, but it's a decent set of brakes. I don't know what the standard ones were like to compare it, but whilst we're up the front end of the bike, also going to point out the fact that it is upgraded to some Renthal fat bars. We've got a Renthal stem on there, so I think, you know, front end already this has had like £170 worth. I'm guessing probably 100 for the stem, 70 something for the bars. Quite a bit of upgrades. Not too sure how much them Talaria brakes are, but I imagine they're at least sort of 200-300 quid, I guess. The controller sits in this area here. I haven't taken the cover off to have a good look at that yet. I may do that in another video, but not right now. This entire area under the seat is battery. As I said in the other video before, it's like 48 volt, which is fucking insane. The fact of how quick this bike is and how many watts it's throwing out is just absolutely mental. But on the plus side, I think this bike's really light. I think it's a decent thing, because all the SUR-RONs and that, with their high amp hour batteries and 72 volts, are going to have a good few kilogram extra on them. And this thing's way lighter, in my opinion. I'm not sure, but it feels way lighter and way more powerful. Anyway, moving on to the back. This is definitely an upgrade item. I don't know what the standard shock, shock's like, but this, as you can see, is a RockShox Vivid RC2 rear shock, and I'm pretty sure these things are a good 350 quid, so it's probably had quite a few quid thrown at this bike. So they're somewhere in the 4 or 5 grand region when you buy them brand new. So time we've had all the bits done, got a Hope rear disc, has got a slight scratch on it, but I've had a good look at that, it's not very deep. Got a Hope rear disc, it's got the twin pot brakes on the back as well. Yeah, motor looks pretty sick, it's a bit of a beast of a mid-drive. Got the KUBERG K embossed in it. Yeah, it is a sweet looking bike. It's a lot taller than the SUR-RON to sit on. It's way harder for me, I'm only 5'6" to get on. But once I'm on it I feel pretty comfortable. There you go, look. It's even got the Talaria levers on it. It's a pretty sick bike. I mean, it's a sick bike anyway. And as I said, I can't talk for how good the brakes are as standard, but this particular machine has already had a fair decent amount of upgrades. It is a properly sick little bike. That's it for today. Thought I'd take you in for a little closer look at this bike, show you the spec of it. I'll try and find out a bit more info unless anyone wants to let me know in the comments. I mean, there's no shadow of a doubt it's got to have a fucking crazy battery and controller in it to throw this amount of power out of a 48 volt battery. Is just like mental. Yeah, just thought I'd take you guys in for a closer look. I think these are sweet bikes. They're not as popular as the SUR-RONs, and for that reason I really like them. They're lighter, they're a bit taller, which doesn't really suit me. It don't feel bad when I'm on it, to be fair. I'm 5'6" and I seem to do alright on it. It's just a really nice, it's light, it's basic, it's powerful, it feels nice to ride. The chassis on this, it just feels nice, it feels really good to ride. So anyway I can put it. Got a few little bits I need to do this coming up. I'm going to be putting decal kit on it and changing the back tyre and a few bits. Probably will be up for sale probably sometime in the next month, because I've just got so many projects I'm going through for YouTube at the moment that it doesn't make sense to just sit on things for too long at the moment, so I can keep things turning over and doing interesting videos. So I've got the email in the description if anyone's potentially interested in this thing in 2 or 3 weeks time. Give me a message if you're serious. No messes please. And yeah, I think that's it for today. So as I said before, 90% of the people watching this at the moment are just not subscribed, so if you do subscribe and leave a comment or a like, it like massively helps put my videos out to like more people. I'll get more money and I can do more projects. So yeah, so thanks for that guys, and I'll see you in the video soon. Take it easy.